alcohol, right? Alcohol is behave like a acid, right? Alcohol and phenol both behave like a acid. There is OH group, but they behave like a acid. Why? Because they are interested to give, OH. They are interested to give H plus ion, right? They are not interested to give OH minus ion, right? So this is important point. Related to our alcohol, right? I think now the PPT is visible to all, right? So you can see alcohol. First chemical reaction related to alcohol is their acidic nature, right? Is their acidic nature. So when we talk about acidic nature, of alcohol, so when alcohol react, when our alcohol react with, base, then they easily give this reaction, right? For example, when alcohol react with sodium metal, and you know sodium is a basic or alkaline in their nature. Sodium is a basic or alkaline in their nature, right? So when they react with alcohol, they may be ethanol, right? So then they give H plus ion, right? You can see here hydrogen gas release, right? You can see here hydrogen gas release. It means they release H plus ion. It means they give H plus ion, and so they behave like a ester. Sorry, so they behave like a acid. So acidic nature of alcohol confirm with help of these reaction, where your alkaline metal, when react with alcohol, then release H plus ion. Alcohol give H plus ion or hydrogen gas, right? So this is now the point come. If we compare types of alcohol, so which is strong, which is as strong acid compared to other. So you know, first methyl alcohol, then primary alcohol, then secondary alcohol, then tertiary alcohol, right? So different types of alcohol, they may be methanol or methyl alcohol, they may be primary, they may be secondary, or they may be tertiary, right? So which is best one acidic in their nature, right? So methanol is a good acid compared to other, then primary, then secondary, and then tertiary. Why? Because if you think about their acidic nature, it means they lose their H plus ion, and then they convert into alkoxide ion, and add alkoxide ion, right? If you think about alkoxide ion, it means oxygen with negative charge. And if oxygen with negative charge, it means if electron donating group increase, then the stability of alkoxide ion decrease. And you people already know, in methyl only one alkyl group present. Right? Which is electron donating in their nature, right? But if you think about primary, it means CH3, then CH2, right? If you talk about secondary, then CH3, two electron donating group. Here 1, here 2, and here 3, right? So when the number of electron donating group increase, right? When the number of electron donating group increase, then the stability of alkoxide decrease. Because of positive inductive factor group. Because alkyl groups are positive inductive factor group, right? So when we move from methyl to primary to secondary to tertiary, then the number of positive inductive factor group or electron donating group increase, and then the stability of our intermediate alkoxide decrease, right? And you know, if the stability of intermediate or alkoxide, if the stability of intermediate or our alkoxide decrease, it means our alcohol cannot easily give H plus ion, right? तो टर्सरी में बिकॉज सबसे ज्यादा इलेक्ट्रॉन डोनेटिंग ग्रुप है, इसलिए टर्सरी इजिली H+ आयन को नहीं देगा, और जो टर्सरी अल्कोहल होगा वो सबसे वीक एसिड होगा, राइट। सेकेंडरी उसके बाद, देन प्राइमरी एंड देन मिथनॉल। इट मींस methanol is a strong acid compared to primary. Primary is strong compared to secondary, and secondary is strong compared to tertiary. It means tertiary is the most weak acid, right? And you know, if you compare alcohol with phenol, then phenol is a strong acid. Why phenol is a strong acid? We already know, because phenol when give H+ ion convert into phenoxide ion, and when they convert into phenoxide ion, then you know phenoxide ion is stable because of resonance structure, right? तो phenoxide ion आपको पता ही है stable होता है because of their resonance structure. So this is reason why phenol is a strong acid and alcohol is a weak. And if you compare in alcohol, then methanol is strong compared to primary, then secondary, and then tertiary, right? So this is about acidic nature of alcohol, right? Alcohol react with alkaline base and give hydrogen, right? Or give H+ ion, right? So it means they behave like a weak acid. Right? Now after the next one reaction, you can see here next one reaction. If we talk about next one reaction, the most important reaction related to alcohol, that is esterification. Esterification is very important reaction related to alcohol and carboxylic acid. You know, when carboxylic acid, RCOH, carboxylic acid, react with alcohol, ROH, alcohol, in presence of H2SO4 or in presence of acid, then they give ester, right? And during that process, water molecule remove out, right? So fruity smell come when carboxylic acid react with alcohol. It means when alcohol react with carboxylic acid in presence of H2SO4 or acid, then they give fruity smell, right? Because of synthesis of ester, right? So this is related to synthesis of ester. It's related to chemical reaction of carboxylic acid and also alcohol, right? Now what about the mechanism? You can see because the reaction takes place in presence of acid, क्योंकि ये reaction क्या हो रही है, acid की presence में हो रही है, right? So you can see here, this is carboxylic acid, RC double bond OOH, right? This is carboxylic acid. जैसे मैंने कहा, if we talk about mechanism, तो mechanism में सबसे पहले हमें वो पार्ट देखना होता है जो सबसे ज्यादा एक्टिव होता है, जो सबसे ज्यादा रिएक्टिव होता है, राइट? तो कार्बोक्सिलिक एसिड में भी ये जो कार्बोनिल ग्रुप है, इट्स ए वेरी वेरी रिएक्टिव बिकॉज ऑफ डाइपोलर नेचर, राइट? ऑक्सीजन विद नेगेटिव चार्ज एंड कार्बन विद पॉजिटिव चार्ज, राइट? कार्बन पे क्या होता है, बिकॉज ऑफ लो इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिविटी, हियर प्लस चार्ज, एंड ऑक्सीजन विद नेगेटिव चार्ज, राइट? So then you can see if they react with H+ ion, तो H+ ion कहां पे अटैक करेगा, ऑक्सीजन पे, and then here OH and carbon with plus charge. After that, if they react with alcohol, right? उसके बाद if they react with alcohol, तो you know alcohol में कौन सबसे ज्यादा रिएक्टिव पार्ट है, ऑक्सीजन. Why? Because of 2 lone pair of electron. तो ये जो 2 lone pair of electron है, इनमें से एक lone pair of electron क्या करेगा, सिग्मा बॉन्ड बना देगा इसके साथ. Then you can see they convert into this types of intermediate, oxygen with plus charge. Why? Because of 1 lone pair of electron convert into sigma bond, because 1 lone pair of electron convert into sigma bond. After that, H+ shift होगा यहां से और इस पोजीशन पे. When they shift from this position to this position, then here H2O plus and here OR. Simple. You can see here OR and here OH and H+, right? And then if H2O will remove out, अगर वाटर मॉलिक्यूल रिमूव हो जाता है, देन एट कार्बन, कार्बन पे क्या आ जाएगा, प्लस चार्ज, कार्बन पे क्या आ जाएगा, प्लस चार्ज, राइट? एंड आफ्टर दैट इफ H+ रिमूव आउट, then this sigma bond convert into pi bond, then this sigma bond convert into pi bond, and they convert into ester, right? So if H+ remove out, then they easily convert into ester. So this is how do we convert carboxylic acid into ester, right? When carboxylic acid react with alcohol in presence of acid. So this is about their mechanism, right? So active part of Carboxylic acid, it should be clear. This is C double bond O, because C with plus charge and O with minus charge, dipolar part. And in alcohol, which is active part, that is oxygen, right? So oxygen wala part attack karega aur yahan pe ye wala part attack karega, right? So this is about mechanism of esterification, how alcohol convert into ester when react with carboxylic acid, right? And this reaction takes place in presence of sulfuric acid. Now, after that, next one reaction, it's a very important reaction. It is called Lucas test, right? It is a very famous reaction related to test of different types of alcohol, right? How do we distinguish either our alcohol is primary, secondary, and tertiary? For that very important test, this is called Lucas test. Now, what about this test? When alcohol react with HX, then they convert into alkyl halide, and during that process, water molecule remove out. It means it is simple substitution reaction. It means it is a very simple substitution reaction. Alcohol when react with hydrogen halide, then they give alkyl halide, and during that process, water molecule will remove out. Right? Now, the point is, alcohol are so many types, right? Alcohol jo hote hain, kahi type ke hote hain. They may be tertiary, they may be secondary, they may be primary, right? So this reaction is very important for distinguish primary, secondary, and tertiary alcohol. Tertiary is a very reactive, right? Compared to secondary. Secondary is very reactive compared to primary. It means primary is the least reactive for this reaction. Primary is the least reactive during for this reaction, right? So now, if here we take tertiary alcohol, and that react with HX, they may be HCl, right? So then they easily convert into tertiary alkyl halide. And during that process, remove out water molecule, right? And if you want, you can take here anhydrous ZnCl2, right? Zinc chloride. Anhydrous ZnCl2, they absorb water, right? That is good dehydrating agent. Water molecule absorbed by anhydrous ZnCl2, right? And the reaction takes place at room temperature. It means not high temperature required for that reaction, right? So if we take tertiary alcohol, then reaction takes place at room temperature or at a normal temperature. You can react tertiary alcohol with HCl or HX, convert that into tertiary alkyl halide, right? And reaction takes place in presence of anhydrous ZnCl2, right? Very simple. If secondary alcohol and that react with HX or HCl, then they convert into secondary alkyl halide, right? But this reaction, important thing, anhydrous ZnCl2 as it is, as a dehydrating agent, right? But here we need to apply temperature. Here we need to apply heat, right? इस केस में फिर हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा? टेम्परेचर को इंक्रीज करना पड़ेगा, तब जाकर के रिएक्शन होगी, राइट? तो अगर मैंने कहा, अगर क्या होता है, सेकेंडरी अल्कोहल होता है, तो उस केस में आपको हीट देनी पड़ेगी. इट मींस यू नीड टू अप्लाई टेम्परेचर और यू नीड टू अप्लाई heat. Then secondary alcohol can convert into secondary alkyl halide. But if you have suppose that primary alcohol, and that react with HX or HCl, right? Either you increase temperature or you can change condition, right? They never give alkyl halide. Normally they never give alkyl halide. Either you increase temperature, right? So this is based on this reaction, you can distinguish, right? Either tertiary, secondary, or primary. If immediately alcohol give alkyl halide, immediately within a second, if alcohol give alkyl halide, it means that is a tertiary. If they give, right, alkyl halide after 5 minutes or after 5 to 10 minutes, right? After take some time, if they give alkyl halide, right? After apply heat or after take some time, right? Then this is secondary alcohol. But if they not give alkyl halide, right, after a long time, either apply heat also, right? So then that is primary alcohol. So in this way, primary, secondary, and tertiary alcohol you can see reaction like this, right? So it is your tertiary alcohol, Lucas test. This is called Lucas test. It is your tertiary alcohol. When tertiary alcohol react with sorry, HCl, right? Hydrochloric acid in presence of anhydrous ZnCl2, anhydrous ZnCl2, which can absorb water very easily, right? And reaction takes place at room temperature, right? They give this compound, tertiary alkyl halide, very easily, right? If you have secondary alcohol, suppose that agar aapke paas secondary alcohol hai, they react with HCl, right? In presence of anhydrous ZnCl2, but for that we required heat. Right? Then they convert into secondary alkyl halide, right? But primary alcohol, when react with HCl in presence of anhydrous ZnCl2 and you apply heat also, they never give product, right? Not product, right? So it is Lucas test. Based on that, we can distinguish either your alcohol is a primary, secondary, or tertiary in their nature, right? So if immediate give product, it means it is tertiary alcohol. If they take some time for apply heat, they may be 5 minutes to 10 minutes, then it may be secondary alcohol. And if after apply heat and give proper time, they not give product, right? It means it is a primary alcohol, right? So this is a very important test for distinguish between primary, secondary, and tertiary alcohol, right? This is very important test for distinguish between primary, secondary, and tertiary alcohol, and this is called Lucas test. Now after the next reaction, this is about oxidation reaction. Oxidation, you can use different types of reagent as an oxidizing agent, good reagent. For example, potassium permanganate, for example, potassium dichromate, for example, concentrate HNO3, right? All these are strong and good oxidizing agent, right? So now you can see, if you have suppose that primary methanol, right? If you have suppose that simple alcohol, and that is methanol, if they oxidize in presence of K1O4, K2Cr2O7, or HNO3, so first they convert into aldehyde, formaldehyde, and then in next step they convert into carboxylic, step to step oxidation. Alcohol convert into aldehyde, and then aldehyde convert into carboxylic acid, right? Methanol convert into formaldehyde, and then formaldehyde convert into formic acid. So this is simple reaction of methanol. Now after that, if you have primary alcohol, right? So then after first step of oxidation, they convert into acetaldehyde, and then acetaldehyde convert into acetic acid, right? Now after that, if we talk about secondary alcohol, they may be isopropyl alcohol, right? So when secondary alcohol, secondary alcohol after oxidation convert into acetone. Secondary alcohol after oxidation convert into acetone, right? And further, if we do their oxidation, then they convert into acetic acid. Then tertiary also same, right? Tertiary first oxidize into acetone, and then acetone into carboxylic acid, right? So you can see these are the reaction where first your alcohol convert into aldehyde or ketone, and then that aldehyde or ketone after further oxidation convert into acetic acid, right? So these are some strong oxidizing agent which first convert your alcohol into aldehyde or ketone, and then the aldehyde or ketone convert into carboxylic acid, right? So this is one of the important reaction related to your alcohol, right? Now after that, next section, different types of oxidizing agent we can use, right? Different types के oxidizing हम use कर सकते हैं, right? Sometimes we want to convert alcohol into aldehyde only, right? We do not want convert further aldehyde into carboxylic acid, right? तो समटाइम हम क्या चाहते हैं कि हम अपने एल्कोहल को एल्डिहाइड या कीटोन में कन्वर्ट करना चाहते हैं, उसके बाद हम नहीं चाहते हैं कि हमारा एल्डिहाइड या कीटोन जो है वो कार्बोक्सिलिक एसिड में कन्वर्ट हो, तो ये पॉसिबल नहीं है. इफ वी यूज पोटेशियम परमैंगनेट, पोटेशियम डाइक्रोमेट और कंसंट्रेट HNO3, then your alcohol at the end convert into carboxylic acid. It is not possible for us कि हम अपने एल्कोहल को किस में कन्वर्ट करें. ये पॉसिबल नहीं है कि हम अपने एल्कोहल को केवल एल्डिहाइड या कीटोन में कन्वर्ट कर पाए. बट इफ यू वांट, राइट, लेकिन अगर आप चाहते हो कि ऐसा हो कि आपका एल्डिहाइड या जो कीटोन है वो बने, कार्बोक्सिलिक एसिड ना बने, तो देन यू नीड टू यूज सम अदर रिएजेंट, राइट? कुछ और रिएजेंट्स का आपको यूज करना पड़ेगा. फॉर एग्जांपल, यू नीड टू टेक pyridine, along with pyridine HCl, and along with HCl CrO3, क्रोमियम ट्राइऑक्साइड. अगर आप एक मिक्सचर लेते हो, उसमें क्या होता है? pyridine होता है, HCl होता है, एंड क्रोमियम ट्राइऑक्साइड होता है, राइट? तो फिर आप अपने एल्कोहल को एल्डिहाइड में कन्वर्ट कर सकते हो. उस केसेस में आपका एल्डिहाइड कार्बोक्सिलिक एसिड में कन्वर्ट नहीं होगा. इवन देन अगर डबल बॉन्ड होगा तो डबल बॉन्ड भी अफेक्टेड नहीं होगा, राइट? इस केसेस में डबल बॉन्ड भी ऑक्सीडाइज हो जाएंगे, लेकिन उस केसेस में नहीं होते, राइट? तो इफ यू वांट स्पेसिफिक ऑक्सीडेशन ऑफ एल्कोहल टू एल्डिहाइड और कीटोन, तो आपको कुछ और डिफरेंट टाइप्स के रिएजेंट्स का यूज करना पड़ता है, एंड दे आर कॉल्ड माइल्ड ऑक्सीडाइजिंग एजेंट. उन्हें क्या कहते हैं? माइल्ड ऑक्सीडाइजिंग एजेंट कहते हैं. ये देखिए आप, फॉर एग्जांपल, इफ यू टेक pyridine प्लस HCl plus CrO3, it means chromium trioxide, हाइड्रोक्लोरिक एसिड एंड pyridine. अगर आप इन तीनों को मिला करके एक मिक्सचर बनाते हैं रिएजेंट्स का, तो उसे आप कहते हैं PCC, राइट? pyridinium chlorochromate. क्या कहते हैं? pyridinium chlorochromate. It is a combination of pyridine plus hydrochloric acid plus chromium trioxide, right? So if you take this, then your alcohol convert into aldehyde or ketone. Then your alcohol convert into aldehyde or ketone. Then there no further oxidation. उसके बाद further oxidation नहीं होगा. आपका एल्डिहाइड या कीटोन कार्बोक्सिलिक एसिड में कन्वर्ट नहीं होता. कहीं रिएक्शन में केवल हमें एल्डिहाइड चाहिए, राइट? तो फिर हमें इस रिएजेंट्स का यूज करना पड़ेगा. एंड अदर इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट, दे नॉट अफेक्ट योर डबल बॉन्ड आल्सो, राइट? वो आपके डबल बॉन्ड को भी अफेक्ट नहीं करेगा, राइट? डबल बॉन्ड जैसा है वैसे का वैसा ही रहेगा. फॉर एग्जांपल, यू कैन सी हियर, राइट? Here CH double bond CH, right? So CH double bond CH as it is. There is no change in CH double bond CH, right? There only your alcohol converting to aldehyde, right? So it's good thing with PCC, right? It's a good reagent. Pyridinium chlorochromate. It is a combination of pyridine plus HCl plus chromium trioxide, right? तो अगर आप इस रिएजेंट का यूज करेंगे तो ये आपके प्राइमरी एल्कोहल को एल्डिहाइड और सेकेंडरी एल्कोहल को कीटोन में कन्वर्ट करेगा, एंड डबल बॉन्ड को अफेक्ट नहीं करेगा, राइट? इट्स इंपॉर्टेंट. यू कैन टेक अदर रिएजेंट आल्सो. और भी रिएजेंट आप ले सकते हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल, यू कैन टेक ओपिनियर ऑक्सीडेशन, राइट? मार्विन पॉन्ड्रिप, मैंने एक रिएक्शन आपको बताई थी, उसी से रिलेटेड है. ये रिएक्शन भी बड़ी इंपॉर्टेंट होती है, ओपिनियर ऑक्सीडेशन रिएक्शन, राइट? इस रिएक्शन में क्या होता है? इस रिएक्शन में भी सेम पॉइंट होता है. मैंने आपको एक रिएक्शन बताई थी, मेरविन पॉन्ड्रिप वर्ली रिडक्शन, MPV रिडक्शन रिएक्शन के बारे में मैंने आपको बताया था. मार्विन पॉन्ड्रिप वर्ली रिएक्शन, राइट? तो इस रिएक्शन में मैंने कहा था सेकेंडरी एल्कोहल जो होता है, जो आपका सेकेंडरी एल्कोहल होता है, सॉरी, जो आपका कीटोन होता है, एसीटोन या कीटोन होता है, वो सेकेंडरी एल्कोहल में कन्वर्ट होता है. तो MPV जो होता है रिडक्शन, उसकी रिवर्स रिएक्शन को हम कहते हैं, क्या कहते हैं इसकी रिवर्स रिएक्शन को? ओपिनियर ऑक्सीडेशन, राइट? तो इस प्रोसेस में आप देखोगे वहां पे हम क्या यूज करते हैं? एल्यूमिनियम ट्राई प्रोपोक्साइड, राइट? तो एल्यूमिनियम का एक कंपाउंड हम यूज करते हैं, एल्यूमिनियम का एक कंपाउंड हम यूज करते हैं, राइट? उसे कहते हैं एल्यूमिनियम प्रोपोक्साइड, राइट? ट्राई प्रोपोक्साइड. आप देखिए ये Al, राइट? ट्राई प्रोपोक्साइड, प्रोपोक्साइड है. तो एल्यूमिनियम ट्राई प्रोपोक्साइड, एंड वहां पे हम यूज करते हैं आइसोप्रोपाइल अल्कोहल, राइट? देन दिस इज रिडक्शन रिएक्शन, और यहां पे हम यूज करते हैं एसीटोन, राइट? तो जब एसीटोन एंड एल्यूमिनियम ट्राई प्रोपोक्साइड, राइट, का यूज किया जाता है, तो देन यू कैन सी योर ketone, your acetone or your ketone convert into isopropyl alcohol, or your ketone convert into secondary alcohol. आपका जो कीटोन होता है वो सेकेंडरी एल्कोहल में कन्वर्ट हो जाता है. your ketone convert into secondary alcohol, right? So it is also very important reaction. When we use acetone, along with acetone, if we use a reagent that is aluminum propoxide और aluminum tripropoxide, right? तो aluminum tripropoxide और acetone को जब हम as a reagent use करते हैं, तो then your ketone, your secondary alcohol convert into ketone. आपका जो secondary alcohol होता है वो ketone में convert हो जाता है, right? And this is called open or oxidation, right? And it is a reverse reaction of MPB reduction, Marvin Pondorf Verley reduction, right? Now after that, next point, this is one of the important reaction, and other important point related to this reaction, double bond not affected, right? तो इस रिएक्शन में भी आपका जो डबल बॉन्ड होता है वो अफेक्टेड नहीं होता है, डबल बॉन्ड जैसे का वैसा ही रहे, राइट? उसके बाद अकॉर्डिंग टू योर सिलेबस, आपके सिलेबस के अकॉर्डिंग जो नेक्स्ट पॉइंट है वो है ऑक्सीडेशन ऑफ डाइऑल. ऑक्सीडेशन ऑफ डाइऑल मींस इफ इन आवर कंपाउंड 2OH ग्रुप, अगर हमारे कंपाउंड में 2 OH ग्रुप हैं, राइट? जैसे आप देखिए ग्लाइकॉल है, राइट? CH2OH CH2OH, राइट? हियर 2OH at same molecule, एक ही molecule पे 2 OH है. If this types of compound, if we have a diol, right, then what about their reaction? If we have diol, अगर हमारे पास diol है तो वो किस टाइप की रिएक्शन देता है? इट इज ऑल्सो पार्ट ऑफ योर सिलेबस, राइट? तो आप देखो, अगर आपके पास डायोल है तो हाउ दे गिव रिएक्शन, यू कैन सी. इफ यू ऑक्सीडाइज डायोल, अगर आप ऑक्सीडाइज करते हो डायोल को, तो फर्स्ट देयर 1 OH ऑक्सीडाइज एंड कन्वर्ट इनटू CHO. इट मींस आपका प्राइमरी अल्कोहल जो है वो एल्डिहाइड में कन्वर्ट होगा. एंड सेकंड पार्ट, राइट, एज इट इज. देन यू कैन सी हियर ग्लाइकॉल, राइट? तो दैट कन्वर्ट इनटू ग्लाइकोलिक एल्डिहाइड, दैट कन्वर्ट इनटू ग्लाइकोलिक एल्डिहाइड, राइट? तो ग्लाइकॉल जो होता है वो ग्लाइकोलिक एल्डिहाइड में कन्वर्ट होता है. इफ यू फर्दर ऑक्सीडाइज दैट, देन दे कन्वर्ट इनटू ग्लाइकोलिक एसिड, right? Or there is second option also, if you oxidize that, they can convert into glyoxal. Glyoxal means दोनों के दोनों CHO. अगर यहाँ पे डायरेक्ट इसका ऑक्सीडेशन होगा तो देन ग्लाइकोलिक एसिड, राइट? देन आफ्टर दैट नेक्स्ट वन इज ग्लायोक्सिलिक एसिड. क्या होगा? ऑक्सीडाइज के ग्लायोक्सिल, एंड एट द एंड द फाइनल प्रोडक्ट इज ऑक्सैलिक एसिड. It means both primary alcohol convert into carboxylic acid, right? So if oxidation takes place with concentrate HNO3, right? So you people already know alcohol at the end convert into carboxylic acid, right? Alcohol finally किस में convert होगा? Carboxylic acid में convert होगा, and that is here you can see oxalic acid. वो यहाँ पे क्या है? Oxalic acid. This is one of the important reaction, right? How we oxidize our diol. So many other reaction also, बहुत सारी और reaction भी है, controlled oxidation reaction भी है. Now you can see next one reaction. If we oxidize our diol in presence of periodic acid HiO4, right? तो periodic acid की presence में क्या होता है? Controlled oxidation होता है. It means आपका जो alcohol होगा that convert into aldehyde, that not convert into carboxylic acid, right? तो अगर रिएक्शन किसकी प्रेजेंस में होगी? HNO3, KMNO4, K2Cr2O7, राइट? पोटेशियम डाइक्रोमेट, पोटेशियम परमैंगनेट और HNO3. तो फाइनल आपका जो OH होगा, अल्कोहल होगा, वो कार्बोक्सिलिक एसिड में कन्वर्ट होगा. बट इफ यू यूज अदर रिएजेंट, एंड दैट इज you can see HiO4 in presence of lead acid, right? And that is periodic acid. Periodic acid की presence में अगर reaction होगी तो then you can see they convert into formaldehyde. 2 molecule of formaldehyde for HiO3 will remove out and H2, right? तो यहाँ पे क्या होगा? ये एल्डिहाइड में, फॉर्मल्डिहाइड में कन्वर्ट होगा. दोनों पार्ट सेपरेट हो जाएंगे, अपर पार्ट, लोअर पार्ट, एंड दे कन्वर्ट इनटू aldehyde, right? So your primary alcohol convert into aldehyde, right? So you can say it's also a mild oxidizing agent. Periodic acid also a mild oxidizing agent, and they convert primary alcohol into aldehyde, right? In case of diol. Now after that, one of the important reaction, this is called pinacolon rearrangement. It is also part of your syllabus, right? आपके syllabus में है pinacolon rearrangement. It's a very important reaction, right? It's a very high level reaction or very important. You can see pinacol, it is called pinacol. You can see CH3C, CH3C, CH3, CH3, OH, OH, right? Adjacent जो carbon है उस पे क्या है? OH, OH, right? So 2 hydroxy group at adjacent carbon, right? Like a डाइऑल, राइट, जैसे कि डाइऑल होता है, here CH3, here CH3, here CH3, so this is called pinocol, इसे कहते हैं pinocol, right? In presence of H plus, in presence of H plus, right, they lose H2O and then convert into pinacolone, right? Pinocol तो है ONE, it means keto compound में convert हो गया. How it is possible? When H2O will remove out, right, and then double bond come at this position, and here rearrangement also, CH3 come at this position, right? So you can see this is your compound, this is your pinocol. In presence of H plus, they convert into H2O, right? You can see OH and here plus charge, right? It means H2O will remove out and here come plus charge, यहाँ पे plus charge आ जाएगा. Then CH3H will come here, right? CH3H होगा वो यहाँ पे आ जाएगा, right? आप देखिए CH3H कहाँ पे आ जाएगी, ये देखिए पहले H2O निकला, यहाँ पे प्लस चार्ज आ गया, right? Then ये CH3 जो है वो यहाँ पे आ गया with इलेक्ट्रॉन, right? तो अब ये बॉन्ड बन गया, यहाँ पे जो ऑक्सीजन है वो लॉन पेयर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन को बॉन्ड पेयर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन में कन्वर्ट करेगा, एंड देन हियर प्लस चार्ज, राइट? एंड आफ्टर दैट इफ दे लूज H प्लस आयन, उसके बाद जब वो H प्लस आयन को लूज करेगा तो देन दे कन्वर्ट इनटू पाइनाकोल, राइट? तो वो फिर पाइनाकोलोन में कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा. तो दिस इज रिएक्शन and this is called pinacolone rearrangement, right? rearrangement क्यों कह रहे हैं? because CH3 की जो पोजीशन है वो यहां से इस कार्बन से इस कार्बन पे चली जा रही है, तो दिस इज कॉल्ड रीअरेंजमेंट आल्सो, राइट? थोड़ा सा यहाँ पे क्या हो गया, रीअरेंजमेंट हो गया, राइट? तो दिस इज कॉल्ड पाइनाकोल. So how pinocol convert into pinacolone, right? So this is reaction related that, and this reaction takes place in presence of H plus as a dehydrating agent. H plus क्या होता है, जो वो वाटर के मॉलिक्यूल को रिमूव आउट कर देता है, राइट? तो दिस इज अ रिएक्शन, राइट? pinocol rearrangement, very important reaction. Now after that few reaction left, that is related to ketone, right? ketone की कुछ और एल्डिहाइड की कुछ रिएक्शन रह गई थी पिछली क्लास में, right? We need to discuss about those reaction also. Wolff-Kissner reduction. Now what about Wolff-Kissner reduction? Wolff-Kissner reduction क्या होता है? When the reaction takes place in presence of high boiling point solvent, they may be ethyl glycol, or they may be dimethyl sulfoxide, right? तो जब हम ethyl alcohol या dimethyl sulfoxide को as a solvent लेते हैं, which is high boiling point solvent, जो क्या होते हैं, high boiling point solvent होते हैं, तो then if your aldehyde or if your ketone react with, if your aldehyde or ketone react with hydrazine and KOH, then they convert aldehyde or ketone into alkane, right? तो aldehyde और ketone को alkane में convert करने का ये एक methods है, जिसमें हमें हाई बॉइलिंग पॉइंट सॉल्वेंट चाहिए होता है, इथाइल ग्लाइकोल, या हमें क्या चाहिए पड़ता है इसमें, डाइमिथाइल सल्फोक्साइड चाहिए. Now what about the reaction? You can see acetaldehyde, this is your compound acetaldehyde. When they react with hydrazine, जब वो क्या करता है, हाइड्रोजन से रिएक्शन करता है, तो H2O, first H2O will remove out, right? सबसे पहले क्या होता है, H2O remove होता है and they convert into hydrogen. You people already know about the reaction of aldehyde or ketone with hydrogen and converting to hydrogen. This is very important reaction, right? It is specific for aldehyde and ketone also, right? तो कैसे करके आपका aldehyde या जो आपका ketone है वो hydrogen में convert होता है, ये बहुत ही important reaction है, right? Once they convert into hydrogen, after that if they react with KOH or OH minus, right? KOH means hydrogen potassium hydroxide, right? जो कि क्या होता है, base होता है, OH minus को lose करता है, right? Then nitrogen gas remove out. Nitrogen gas क्या हो जाती है, remove out हो जाती है, and then they convert into ethane or propane. Then they convert into ethane or propane, right? So this is reaction. How we convert our aldehyde or ketone into ethane or propane, right? It is one of the important reduction reaction, right? Aldehyde or ketone converting to alkane. Now you can see about their mechanism, right? Very simple. Once hydrogen form, after that OH react with hydrogen, H2O will remove out, right? H2O, you can see H2O will remove out, right? And then here NH, right? माइनस चार्ज, NH पे क्या आएगा, क्योंकि H प्लस निकला तो यहाँ पे माइनस